My name is Matt Johnson. I'm a drummer, originally from Texas. I moved to New York in 1989. A few years after moving to New York, I met Jeff Buckley and started to record and go on tour and work in the capacity as a professional drummer. Since Jeff Buckley died, I've played with a band called Elysian Fields consistently, which is a New York-based kind of, I guess they call it rock noir. Beautiful music with Orrin Blodow and Jennifer Charles. I played quite a number of years with Beth Orton. I did quite a lot of touring with Rufus Wainwright, about 3 years. Singing as well, like learning to sing behind somebody like that with a voice like that was psychedelic. It was amazing. What a learning experience. Since about 2012 or 13, St. Vincent, almost exclusively St. Vincent. That's been wonderful. It's been highly immersive and demanding in the best way. Oftentimes when I'm making drum tracks for people, helping them to create their records, I may go to one of the area studios, and in some cases I might make tracks right out of my own practice space, going ahead and allowing the limitations of my own engineering and my own gear, meaning my two-channel interface, the duet that I'm using, to just be built into the creative process and just say, I'm going to make something from the constraints that I have. So within the format of the 500 series, I have 4 511's, I have, 2 517's, and I have 6 542's. And that with a two-channel interface, I found that I could really go into the studio with those limitations, pre-accepting them, and with the commitment of making a sort of a virtue of necessity, using those constraints creatively. Today we're recording 2-track drums, but with 4 mics, because of the capabilities of the 517's to blend 2 inputs. This is a really economical way to record because you don't have to own an interface that has 8 channels or more. You can just do this on a 2-channel interface. We're using mics that are all under $500. We're talking laptop interface and a 500 series rack full of a few modules, and you're ready to go. And you're going to have, presuming that the drums are played well, you're going to have some nice flexibility with a mix to get some big beats. You can get more room going. You can get a little more close mic detail if you want, depending on which of the 2 channels that you favor. The channel that's more roomy, we have, today we're using the SE VR1 Ribbons at a roughly, I'd say, 3 to 4 feet away from the sound source. One's on the floor in front of the kick, the other's above as an overhead. And those are on 1 channel blended together. So you have a larger picture sound. These mics are picking up both the ceiling and the surface of the head, so you're getting a pretty wide open sound that way. Same thing with the mic out front, the other VR1, it's picking up the back wall and it's picking up the front head. The close mics we're using today are the X1D on the kick and the 4400 in Omni underneath the snare drum. Those blended together create a tighter picture and a more, I don't know, maybe it's more intimate picture of the drum kit that you can blend with the other channel. Within a mix where there's a context, quote unquote, music happening, the 2 different channels are going to perhaps appear, one being much more valuable sometimes than the other relative to what's going on in a particular part of the song or a section. So you get to a different section, you can prefer the other channel, the other mics, and so on and so forth.